In this video, we got another 90% silver warning for you. I'm going to let you guys know what has happened at the shop the past 2 days, Friday and Saturday of this past week. We've been very, very busy at the shop. I also have two stories that I previously told on this channel before. I'll give some major updates on that. And I also would like you guys to put in the comments before I release the information of how much you think we made off of $74,000 total dollar value of 90% silver we sold this past weekend. I'll have the answer for you in the comment section. Please just don't cheat. Just put it in the comment. I'm just gonna give you guys a warning that it's not a lot that we made, that the shop made. It's not my money, it's the owner's money, but it's not the shop, that's making a ton of money off this. So this for funs and games, I guess. If you want to put a guess in and see if you're close or right, there's no prize if you're right, but it's just something to see how close that you can get. So please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get into the video right now. As I just disclosed, we sold $74,000 worth of 90% silver this past 2 days. We had it in stock. I think with a couple things that's going on right now. Yes, we got the holiday season, Christmas season, whatever you prefer to call it, okay? I think we got that going on right now. That's bringing a surge in. And I also think because of the hurricane now, people are planning to, if the people have two homes, one up north, one down here, they're sick of dealing with the hurricanes. We've dealt with 3 of them this year, okay? We have dealt with 3 of them this year. 2 of them in my area have not been so bad. This last one, as most of you guys know, that this was a pretty bad one for this area. We did have a little bit of house damage, but not a lot like some of the neighbors have had. So we were very fortunate there. We can deal with that. So I think what people are doing, this woman did come in and say, she got some money from an insurance company from items inside her house. And she just wants to get some silver, and because the items she has is really unreplaceable. Or she says, I looked at, she had one base that worth about $25,000. The insurance only paid her out, she only had $10,000 insurance on it. So the insurance did pay her out the $10,000 for that. And she said, it's not worth the money to replace it. So I'm just going to get some silver now, get some silver in a couple months. She's waiting, she's buying it, steadily, but she says, you're probably going to get most of the $10,000 anyways over the course of a couple months. So I think there's a little bit of that going on. And I've also heard that people just want to fix up their homes, sell their homes. A lot of them do have a couple, 2 homes. Another woman that lives also in Arizona. She is moving back to Arizona. She's going to sell she's going to sell her house, fix it up, and all the contents that she don't want, she's going to leave it in the house. She's going to take all her clothes and stuff like that, nothing personal like that. But the TV stained, the couch, the beds are stained, everything's stained, so there's going to be a package deal for this house. And even the car that she has, that she's, really going to, she's going to ship some of the stuff she wants back to Arizona, hire a moving company, and move back to Arizona. So I think there's some of that going on with the panic buying and what people are planning to do. I'm not here to say 90% silver is going to be totally gone, okay? Yeah, I made videos like that in the past. What I mean by that, it's going to be at what price, folks. When we start getting to higher silver numbers, this stuff's going up, just like everything else, okay? I still think, over the long haul, a lot of it will be gone. But it'll be at what price that what's available out there at your local coin shops, on eBay, on your bullion deals. It's going to be at what price? Are you willing to pay $15 for a silver quarter in an average condition? All right, that is what I'm trying to say. I mean, it's these you can get right now about average price right now, $7 or so. Your average price. There's some bullion deals have a terrific price. Monument Metals, Pinbacks, Hero Bullion, they all have great prices on their 90% silver right now. Those are like my top 3 that I would buy from, if I had no other means to buy from a local coin shop or on eBay. You know, I do buy some of these from some of these companies I just announced. Again, Hero, Bolin, Monument Metals, Pinbacks. They all be seeing very competitive between those three. So take a look. You know, I do that video every single week on every single Saturday, folks. As most of you guys know, I do a 90% silver market watch every single week for you. I do that homework so you guys don't have to, you know, sit there for 40 minutes and shop around. I do that work for you. One of the updates I wanted guys to talk about real quick was I released the woman that wanted to sell 700 ounces of silver, and we went into her house, and she had a lot of antiques and stuff like that. Well, she's not going to sell her silver anymore. I got her in contact with a couple of antique dealers. They're very interested. Well, they are interested in that because both of them bought a lot already. A lot of the carnival glass she sold, the china cabinets. They're going to hook her up with another guy that buys china cabinets, and antique dealer says these are worth some money. We can get you more than that you actually paid for them at the time. And she's very happy. She called me up and said, you know, thank you. The dollar called me, and she was concerned about the silver now. And so I told her, you know, I said, if you want to sit down for a meeting sometime, I said, I'm free most of the next week, so we're going to do something Wednesday morning before the shop opens. So, you know, then I'm going to go through, you know, what silver is worth and stuff like that with her. So she's very happy, excited about that. She says, I'm glad you talked my mother into selling this stuff that I don't want to be burdened with. I'm like, well, I didn't talk anybody into selling anything, okay? I'm just using my head, you know, if we get into a financial collapse here, not if, when, I should say, because I do believe the dollar's going to collapse. Some people don't agree with that comment, but it is what it is in my book. I do believe that day is coming. And what is this household stuff going to be worth? Okay, how many people are really going to have the money to buy this carnival glass, these antiques? This is your money here. You can't eat. Yes, people say you can't eat silver, gold. Well, physically, no. You can't eat the dollar either physically. Okay, but when you can trade silver for food, yes, you can eat the silver that way. Just like you can trade the dollar for food right now. It's the same concept. It's just in a different form of payment. That's all it is. Okay? So it's been done for 5,000 years. The dollar's not been around for 5,000 years. If it wasn't for silver and gold, we wouldn't have the dollar today. So let that point be taken. Okay? Next point I want to make is, I told you guys about the guy who had cancer. He came in and sold some silver, and he's going to Hawaii for Christmas, and he's feeling really, really good. So that is good news there. The nurse came in with him. He says he's not fallen for the last several weeks. So that is very, very good news on that. Other news is just keep stacking little by little by little. And, you know, I've showed you guys the way I stack before on many, many videos. It can be a couple silver quarters here, a couple silver halves there. If you guys have questions for me, please reach out to me by my email. I'm always willing to help anybody out there. And, you know, you guys have been great to me. Thank you for all the donations. Also, I want to keep, that really makes me, thinking I'm doing the right thing to help everybody out there. It's not, nobody has to donate me anything. I'm doing this to help everybody out there who's willing to listen to my videos, and I thank you all for that. So into the next video, Coin Shop Chris is out. Into the next video. See you then.